Hey, how you doing today? Welcome back to RV It's time to remove one last big piece before we can start removing all the metal from the RV. So let's get this door going. I think it already knew I was talking about it. Let's do it. That's not supposed to be like that. I don't know if time lapse will even help convey how long that took. But when I tell you it was such a tight fit, aluminum is very flexible. I just really had to bend that bad boy out of there. All right, and with that being the last big thing removed, these panels will start coming off pretty quick. So as I mentioned before, this little trim right here, it's screwed in, as you can see. This will come off. This one side over here, I don't know why specifically, but it has this like overlay for the metal. So it's like to cover the seam, I guess. That's that fridge door. But I was using a little screwdriver to flex around with this. It's pretty much clear. If I need to, I can pull this wood out, worst case scenario. There's screws in the sides and stuff. If it need to come out, I'll take it out. But yep, all the windows, even the back window. If you can see, there's another window here. I think this window is secured from the inside though. I think the trim, if you can see at the top, is like holding it in place. So I think I have to pop the trim off the inside to get that piece of glass out, but still gotta get to this. Rigging was going on down here, but the door was held on like with this chain and with this chain. So if you see where this one is, this is a terrible spot because it pulls on like the structure right there. Like this is not a good place for that to go. This was a lot better. I'm not sure if this was handmade like way afterwards. Maybe it used to go up here and they moved it here, but I'm not sure why this side doesn't have any bracing at all. I think this is used to hold the spare tire, which I had no idea there was a spare in here the whole time, so that was cool to find out. I should be wearing gloves. That holds my spare. If the mice or rodents were anywhere, they were in here. There's so much wrap. On top of that, I don't know where this went. This little propane line, but I probably need to figure that out. That's a tiny flange. I pulled out most of the regular screws, tiny little hex head screws, but for some reason they use nuts and bolts in some spots. Like to hold the chain, for example, they use a nut and bolt. When I get those off, I can remove the rest of the trim along the sides and the bottom, and then on to the door. And these lights will have to come out, I'm guessing. These are basic screws though. Everything else is just small. Everything else is very, very small, and I'll just take it out as I go with the metal panels. That was the main thing, man. So crazy. So crazy. Now we can start popping these metal panels off and getting them all repainted, getting all this old gunk off. Coming together, can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? We still need a few pieces of sheet metal, the one at the very bottom, and 2 small pieces to be exact. Like I said, none of that big thing is taken care of. I'll have every window and the door all upstairs. So I'll be working on that inside for a few weeks, I would have to guess. It's gonna be a lot of stuff to clean and paint. I still have the piece of trim up here from the driver's side of the RV. Like I said, if y'all wanna be here for the journey, if y'all wanna be here when I start painting this stuff, taking off the metal panels, paints in those, so much more, so much more. If y'all can't tell, this project is coming along. Make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate you. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way. Lil Carl, finger hearts, outie.